Okay, so we must search for we can start. Okay, so let's begin with solving the puzzle. Okay, so it is black to play. You can see the puzzle number 10001, and our focus will be on finishing on some like 50 puzzles for now, 50 to 70 puzzles. Now, when you look at the chess puzzle, we first understand like what's going on the chessboard. Some people can directly look for the ideas like rook h2. Some people may make plans like rook h6 followed by r a h8 and then going for a checkmate. Mostly, all the puzzles are in the chessboard are like a forced checkmate, like a forced motion, which always, not always, just most of the time goes with checks first. So it starts with check captures and right. So here you can see there is only one check possible and pieces are working together. So there is a possibility that there can be a checkmate. So in puzzle number one, it is going to be a checkmate because we are having control all around the king. So here we'll start with the check. Opponent is having only one option. He cannot go on g1 because we have a bishop. So he must take, and then we get another piece into the game. The knight is under attack, but we cannot give a check. We can go around the king. Bishop can give a check, but he'll die. So the idea will be rook h8, and now it's a checkmate because the king is under attack, and he cannot save himself. Checkmate. We'll go to puzzle number 2. Here we can see it is white to play. We'll flip the board. Here the black king is on g8, which is surrounded by white's bishop and the rook. You can see our bishop is so active, just pawn is in the bishop, like bishop. So here we will give chocolate to this bishop by giving the rook for free, and bishop can't deny because there is a check, which is protected by the bishop. So he must take, and now our bishop's diagonal is free to open. So now we can just sacrifice a pawn. So as it's a check, it's like a bottom checkmate where the two bishops are checkmating the king on a castle king. Where opponent has only one way to, for now only one way, best way to block. We'll capture, and whatever comes in the pieces way, we are going to capture, and it's a checkmate. Okay, puzzle number 3. So when you look at the puzzle, try to take a pause, try to pause the video and try to see, whether you can find every time you see a puzzle, you try to pause the video and see whether you can find an answer or not. Try to spend some time, 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the puzzle difficulty, and then look for the answers. If you are not getting the answers, try to solve it over the chessboard, where you can set up the puzzle on the chessboard and then go for the looking for the variations, look for the possible moves. For example, in this position, the bishop is attacking on the knight, but it's also protected. We have a queen and rook attacking on the bishop along with the another bishop, and then there's a queen. So the bishops are pinned here, both the bishops, especially the d6 bishop. Also, we don't have any kind of threats because opponent's king is too safe, and we don't have pieces around. Pieces are not attacking towards the king side. So the answer has to be bishop on f4. So we just calculate after bishop f4, pawn f4. Now we have a pin, and because of that we can play the pawn on e5, sacrificing a pawn to open this file here. So if the bishop takes, we'll get a free bishop over here, as we have a strong pin over this bishop or an x-ray attack. So let's suppose we take opponent takes a, that's an equal exchange, and now we can give up a free pawn. If the bishop moves or he takes, in every case we are winning a piece back, a free piece. So this has to be the answer. Question number, it is black to play here. Now there are so many moves which are can be possible. Again, try to think for try to pause the video and try to figure it out. What are the possibilities and that black can make? For example, in this position you can capture the rook, you can capture the queen. Capturing the rook won't be a good option because opponent can simply take it back with the pawn. Or there are also possibilities like rook e2, which is also a check. A queen c4 can be also a check. Or rook captures e2, or rook captures on d1, where there are multiple checks or captures are available. We are going to make a list of all the moves and we are going to check one by one. So if we suppose directly take a queen, opponent will take it back. It will be just an exchange, and opponent is having a fast one, so which is obviously is going to have an advantage and he will clearly going to win. He's clearly going to win. If you capture this rook, he can capture the queen also. So he's going to have, like, if you capture, we do not expect him to capture it back because he's having a choice of capturing the rook, capturing the rook, or to capturing the queen. For example, after this, it's not compulsory because if you capture, then what many people do this, they just look for the playing bad moves from opponent and they try to figure it out. Oh yeah, I found something good, and when they find when the opponent finds something nice, then they blame, oh no, I didn't say this one. So this is a losing part. Over here, the correct move is going to be rook on uh, rook on d2, which forces the king to go up, or he can take the rook here. If the king denies the sacrifice, if the white does not take it with the rook, if he goes up anywhere, then we have a checkmate in one, where the pieces are attacking, pieces are working together, and then the checkmate. Same thing over here. If he goes with this, now that rook have left his queen alone. So instead of taking anything, we can take this as well. First, as we have options. Either you can take the queen or you can take the rook. If you take the queen, still it's okay. Still it is going to be same. But if you take this, now opponent cannot save the queen because there is a check. And the moment he takes, now we can take the rook here, and we can take the queen here, and it's easy win for us because there's no defense for him. Puzzle number 5. Okay, it is white to play. We can see we have two active pieces, and queen is also kind of active. Because of the bishop, we cannot castle. We also have some threats of bishop f7 because opponent's piece is under attack by an extra attack, as your piece is only. So if you go directly knight e5, then our queen will die. So instead of that, first we can sacrifice our bishop, getting our opponent's king closer to the bishop so that we can use a 4. We can win a pawn, and the bishop we have sacrificed, it's a 4. And the piece we have sacrificed, which you can get it back with a 4. So if it captures, you can capture, and white is clearly a pawn. We got an extra pawn in this. Opponent is having 5 pawns, and we are having 7 pawns. So 2 pawns up, and we are better. Puzzle number 6. Okay, here you can see the pieces are in line at this. So the idea has to be bishop a5, up win, which wins the queen, where the lower valuable piece is placed ahead and higher valuable piece is placed behind. So if you want to play bishop a5, then knight will simply capture, or the queen can also simply capture. So to avoid that, queen cannot capture, or maybe she can capture. So to avoid that, first we are going to destroy the defense. So now we have two ways: either bishop takes or the rook takes. If we take with the bishop, and now if you go for queen a5, then it won't work. After takes, then it won't work because opponent can simply take the queen. and if we take it, then opponent is also going to have a equal position. So to avoid that, first we are going to take it with the rook. Now if the queen captures, we will simply capture the queen. If the pawn captures or the bishop captures, this is going to be the same. We are going to play bishop on e5 and we win the queen. If he takes the bishop, we can simply take the queen. As it's a check, he's having no chance to take the queen back. First, he's going to save the king. If he takes this, then we'll win the both the rooks, or we'll win the single rook and the bishop. So king will probably move, and we simply save our queen first, and then we can save the bishop also. In both the ways you can save here also, and then later you can save the from any square. Puzzle number 7. It is black to play. Here we can see the rook is attacking on the bishop, and we also have a strong open play where the opponent's king is in the same play. So we have a pawn f3 move, and we have a rook c4. This is the candidate move. The answer has to be either rook c4 or pawn f3. If we directly go pawn f3, he needs to defend the checkmates well. If he takes the pawn, then we can simply take the bishop. So I think pawn f3 has to be right. If he defends it, now this queen is overloaded because queen is defending either both the things, either pawn and the bishop, and she cannot do multiple things together. So we'll distract the queen away from it, and queen cannot take it because if she tries to take it, then we have a checkmate. So probably she will not take it, and eventually black is going to play. Number 8. It's black to play. Oh, it's very simple one where pieces are of the same color. So we'll just sacrifice the queen, getting the opponent's piece on a right square, so that we can use our simple idea, and that is going to knight e2, where the king moves, and then take the queen. It's white to play. Here we can see the king is attacking the rook, and we are attacking on the knight. And this again, king is defending both of them. The idea will be very simple. We are going to distract the king away from the rook. The king has to. If the king doesn't capture, we will save the rook. So he will capture probably, and then we take the piece back. It is white to play. Okay, so over here we can see bishop is controlling squares around the king. So there is a possibility of checkmate. Even this little pawn is helping. So for our first move is going to be queen captures on f6. Every time you try to solve puzzle, the answer has to be some weird moves. So weird moves is like something giving away something like this. Most of the puzzles start with something like this only, where we sacrifice a piece. Now if it blocks, we can simply capture, and I think we are winning. And if he takes it, then we have a checkmate. Again we have a bottom checkmate. Puzzle number 7. It is showing it is a draw position. You can see a half. So idea has to be bishop f6 draw. But after bishop f6, he is having two attackers, so we cannot play bishop f6 directly. Also, there is a threat from bishop on a queen on g2 is a checkmate. So we can do here is first we can interrupt the way of the queen and the pawn. Now there is no checkmate, and also there are no threats from the rook. So opponent has to take it. If he takes it the rook, then we have a queen f8 check, a simple background checkmate. So he must capture, and now the defender has gone away from the f6 square. Now we will play bishop f6, which forces the bishop to take, and then we take it back at the check. King goes here, and we keep repeating the checks as we cannot win the this position. If we try to play the rook, then still he can capture, and he is a checkmate number, which he cannot stop. So king will move, and will keep giving check until the same position occurs on the board for the third time, and it's a draw. Puzzle number 12. It's white to play. Over here we can see we have so many pieces attacking towards the king side. So first move is going to be check. Now when we give a check, we use a higher value previous to attack on him. So we will go queen on h6, which forces the king to go up. And now this is the checkmate, but the queen is defending. So we are going to give a chocolate to the queen. We will give rook f6. We are going to play rook f8, which forces the queen to leave the 7th rank, and we successfully capture the pawn on h7 checkmate. Puzzle number 13. It's black to play. Over here we can see there is a nasty. The bishop is winning the bishop, and also queen is defending the bishop. So if you take it directly, opponent will take and nothing will leave. So instead of that, we can first destroy the queen by playing something like knight c3. Now queen cannot stay here because simply we take uh, after take and maybe we have a fork. If the queen stays here, she will die. Same thing for here. Same thing for here. So we take and we have a fork and we win exchange. Also, so the best option for white is to take the knight and let the rook go for an exchange, and we are an exchange. It's a black to play. You can see the rook knight is controlling the squares around. So there is a possibility of checkmate again, as we have so many pieces attacking towards the king side. The rook wants to go here. The pawn is in the way, we'll sacrifice the rook. If the queen captures the rook, then we simply go around the king. Try to get the strongest piece around the king, and it has to be checked. If he doesn't do it, if he tries to defend, then we can simply double up, and we are going to easily have many. Puzzle number 15. It is black to play. So we can see the rook is under attack, and we also have a threat. We can also have some bishop ideas. So first we can capture. He cannot capture back because there is a checkmate. Directly checkmate in one, a back rank checkmate. If he doesn't take it, if he goes up, then we have a bishop f4 check. Our all the pieces are going to join the king. If he goes g3, then we give a check. If he goes up, then we check. Person 16. It is white to play. The bishop is protected here. We have this one. The king's diagonal is so much exposed, so there is a possibility that there is a checkmate. So this is a check, and then we can start with checks. So the idea has to be the knight must die. Knight is in the. So we'll play knight c5. We can play knight e5, but opponent will get a chance to defend and play something like this. Or queen here. Ideas king can run. So knight c5, and that's a free pawn. Opponent should not take the knight, and he should play queen e7 to guard the square or something. If he takes, then we go queen h5 check. The only move. We go check. We go again check. All the pieces are going to join again. If you go bishop a3, then this bishop will. So we give a check. Opponent has to capture. Then we capture. If the king goes here, we have a bishop f. Okay, we can first go with this check, and then we can simply go checkmate with here. If the king tries to run away, then we have this check, and then checkmate. Puzzle number 17. White to play. We have an X-ray attack. We have an X-ray attack on this square. So the knight is in the way, so we'll sacrifice the knight. It's a check, and also attacking on the knight. So knight must take. If the king moves, we'll simply take the knight with the check, and then we'll take the bishop. If the knight takes, then we get a free pawn. get our bishop back with the check, and it's winning position. We can take a break with pawn a6 and puzzle number 18. Again, we can see we have some ideas where the bishop is under attack. If we move the knight with the check, so we'll go bishop f7, getting the king on the right square, and a white square with a closer to the bishop, and we go knight e5. King goes back, and we simply take the bishop. Free pawn exchange. Puzzle number 19, black to break. You can see there is a checkmate here. Pieces are attacking towards the king side. The defender is the queen, so we'll sacrifice him. If he takes the knight, then we can simply take the bishop, and we are winning. We are going to have a strong position. If he takes this, then we have a check. Probably he will take the knight, and then we have also again threatening a checkmate. So he must play on something like c3, and I think and we can take the pawn here, and we are doing fine. We have so many passed points, so exchanging the queens and the rook will be helpful. Uh, easy win for black. 20th puzzle. It is white to win. So we have a bishop attacking towards the v or towards the f7 square. King diagonal is a king exposed. So the answer is queen h5. The problem is the knight is in the way, so we'll sacrifice the knight. He must take. He should not take probably. He should play something like this, keep some space for the king. Or he can play something like this where the knight can take the place when there is a check. If he takes, then we have a check. The pieces must join the game. Keep, keep attacking on the he must take the knight, and then we open the line. The king is trying to hide behind the knight. So if he goes here, we have a same checkmate. If the king does not go, if he takes it, then we have a bishop f4. Or I think we can go with same idea. That is, we first keep a check. Or no, it's not working. We can directly go bishop f4 first. If the pawn takes, wait, am I missing something? After this, first we can give a check the king, and now we check. We didn't see this queen d5. Okay, so last puzzle probably because feeling sleep. There's a checkmate, full checkmate. So, but there's a square, so we'll sacrifice a knight. He takes, check. The only we give check. The king goes back, and we give a double attack, and we win a rook. Okay. So I think we can start system, and if it takes, we go with the check. If the worst moves king is an this lead to checkmate. If the pawn blocks, then we win a rook as the pawn. The diagonal is getting open, so we give a check. He blocks and we take the rook. And also at point, these are the threats, so which can lead into. Okay, stop this.